When Bryan Johnson says, I've got the heart of a 22-year-old and the liver of an 18-year-old, what does he actually mean? Is it a legitimate claim or is it just a marketing spin? So how does this work? Let's take a random biomarker, let's say ALT, which is a liver enzyme, and Bryan measures his and he scores 17 for his ALT. Now he takes that and he compares it to population averages. So the average 35-year-old might have an ALT of 27, the average 25-year-old might have an ALT of 22, and the average 18-year-old scores around a 17. So he'll take that and go, well, mine is most directly compared to the 18-year-old, therefore I have the liver of an 18-year-old. But that's not how medicine works. An abnormally high ALT is the sign of liver damage or when somebody is unwell. However, the opposite isn't necessarily true. In fact, big population data in the US suggests that an ALT of under 10 actually increases people's risk of dying. So if you just go chasing the youngest number, you might actually be worse off. This is the flaw in the whole organ age game. It looks precise, but it's missing wider context. And that's why approaches that zoom out and take a more functional look at things are more sensible. Are you fit? Are you strong? Are you functional enough to do the things you want to do in life? Whether it's being in your 30s and thriving and looking and feeling energized, all the way up to being in your 80s and being able to be vital and play with your grandkids. Also, are you taking steps to avoid the big diseases that come for people? Those are heart disease and stroke, cancer, diabetes, dementia. Otherwise, if we're not looking at that, we're ignoring the most important frameworks. That's the longevity framework that actually matters. Otherwise, it's just the tail wagging the dog. So next time you hear somebody say, I've got the liver of an 18-year-old, remember, it's not about chasing the lowest numbers for their own sake. That is the wrong way around. It's about functioning optimally for the life that we want to live and then letting the numbers follow. And here's a video that's going to show you exactly what to focus on.